What up, Carter? What else to post? Let me go see what we got for Megas. I know. I mean, honestly, we need to get through the other breaks that we've got up there. I mean, we've got some cheapos up there. Finest baseball. We got Chrome, Bowman, and Series 2 Megas. We are healthy on all three of them. They're all good. Trying to figure out if we can get some more social posts out about breaks ahead of time. Connecting to all of our platforms and making sure that we're promoting accordingly. Ooh, adding a Topps Chrome Dual Mega Box Random Divisions break. All right. Very nice. All right, welcome on in, everybody. Happy Friday. The weekend is finally here. We have been on a roll lately with breaks. We are hoping to continue that heat tonight with what we have on the board. We are looking at 3 spots left in our 6-box pick your team break of Panini Luminance football. There is silver packs included in that break as well. So we got 3 spots left. The Bears are one of the teams that is left in that one. We also have a single box of Luminance on the board as well. We will be randoming a gold pack from the National. This is a fresh box of gold sitting in front of us here. So we've got 11 spots left in that one. We've got Finest Chrome Mixer, if anybody's curious about what that is. That is a single box of Topps Finest Baseball along with a jumbo of Topps Chrome Baseball on the board. And then we have 9 spots left in a single box of Topps Finest Baseball, triple team tiered with a Topps pack on top of that. So lots on the board here tonight to get to. I'm very excited about these gold packs because I have heard very good things about them. And I mean, honestly, there's a lot in here, like mounds of them. There are 8 full sectors full of cards. I don't know what's in them, but it'll be fun. We'll get to them tonight. What up, Tyson? What up, JB? How are you, gentlemen? Happy Friday to you. All right, where are we at here? I to be honest, like I mean that's what 2 in 3 weeks or 2 in 2 weeks. I'm honestly shocked. And I mean, I love. Don't get me wrong. I love a good superfractor, but I love a good superfractor. But of Brooks Lee, Brooks Lee is not a guy that I would think would want to be promoted from a superfractor piece. Because I'm pretty sure he's a negative WAR player for the Twins. I know. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. But when I woke up and I saw the text thread, I'm like, they chose this. I'm just surprised there hasn't been another, superfractor that's been a little bit more famous. I don't know. Hey, we can hit another one tonight. We've got a jumbo sitting right here of Chrome. Okay, no joke. If we end up, I mean, there's a lot of Chrome on the wall. Um, but like if we were to ever end up hitting a second one, I mean, it's never gonna happen. Never. But yeah, it would just be ridiculous. Oh man, I've been wanting to go to the boat. That's the worst part. Is like I don't need the extra push to go to the boat because I want to go to the boat. I'm disappointed we didn't have a top shelf boat trip when everybody was in town for the national. Disappointed me. I know you went to the boat. You texted and I'm just like, of all the nights, I can't do this. I can't do this tonight. If it was the following night, I would have gone. Oh, Rockford? Rockford Hard Rock? I've heard good things. My cousins are out in Rockford still. They were there. They were actually there last night for the Rockford Chamber of Commerce dinner. I hear good things. $200. Hey, not bad. Yeah, last time I hit the boat, it was I won like $300 playing top dollar. I love that game. Absolutely love it. That's deal or no deal before deal or no deal. It's wonderful. Well, and what's wild about it is, I'll drive by and like, because I that's where I grew up, was Rockford, and like I'll drive by and like I'll see the board, like they've got legitimate names that are performing there. Like it's not like scrubs. They had Tim Allen doing stand up there like 2 months ago. They had 311 there. There was some other big Akon. Who else was there? I mean, just like this ridiculous list of performers, and I'm like, in Rockford? Like the Metro Center couldn't even pull this stuff. Kevin Hart was there? Okay, now I gotta look this up here. Who else? Hold on. Where is it? Entertainment. Here we go. Hard Rock Live. CeeLo Green. Oh, that's tonight. Oh, that would have been cool. Who else? Wanda Sykes. Stained. Billy Bob Thornton and the Boxmasters. Okay, that's cool. We got Billy Bob Thornton's band coming. Who else we got here? Ron White. Tater Salad, Ron White. Who is this? Who the heck is this? Well centered. Little Big Town. Herbie Hancock. The Stray Cats. Casey and the Sunshine Band. Dane Cook. Dane Cook is still doing his thing. Jeez. I mean, it's just crazy. Oh, Kevin Hart's got to be playing the Coronado. There's no way he's in the casino. Jan Hancock, it's Herbie Hancock. Hold on, where's Kevin playing here? Let's see this. Like I didn't like I saw that Dane Cook was on stage with who's the young comedian that's like everyone, Matt Rife. He was on there. He was on stage with Matt Rife in I think Cleveland or Cincinnati. Something like that. Trying to remember the last show I've even been to. That wasn't ludicrous at a Panini VIP concert. I mean, still awesome. Don't get me wrong, still awesome. But man, I don't know. I haven't. Oh, it was Jelly Roll and Post Malone in Vegas. All right, down to 7 on the Luminance. 3, 7, 7, 15. Actually, might you know what? Let's change out one here. Let's do we'll do the Topps Chrome Baseball Dual Mega Box. Because that one's inching too. That one we're down to 4. There we go. Square those away. There we're at. You can't leave, Tyson. Who said you could leave? Where else we at here? So the 3 teams. We got 3 teams left in the 6 box of Panini Luminance football. Those 3 teams, the Bears, the Bills, and the Ravens. Bears, Bills, and Ravens. Should we see? Let's take a look. I mean, by now, a checklist should be out there. I know the checklist wasn't out there when this was first released. Let's see what we got here. So go team sets. Start with the Ravens. All right, so Ravens, you're looking for a lot of Derrick Henry. Zay Flowers, Kyle Hamilton on the autos. Ed Reed, vintage materials. Bears, I'd have to assume, is going to be a lot of Rome Odunze. Colston Loveland, rookie Luminance auto vertical. That's also I'm kind of surprised the Bears are still on the board. Year one signatures. They got Caleb Williams jerseys in here. Got some Dan Hampton autos. Jonathan Owens got in on this one too. That's surprising. Where Cole Kmet illuminated ink. Okay. Montez Sweat auto. Mike Singletary autos. Bears got a decent checklist in this. I'm surprised they're still there. Oh, Frank took him. I talked him up so much, Frank went and grabbed him. We're down to 2 teams then. We're down to 2 teams on the Luminance. Down to 3 divisions on the Mega Box Random. And also on top of all this, we do have the gold packs available for purchase outright. On top of what we have with the Golden Luminance BOGO break. So a couple different ways to get involved. We also have a single box of Topps Finest Baseball from our EB dub from the other night. Those are just $16 a spot for random teams. Oh, make it 2. J-Flip getting involved. We see you lurking from the shadows. I'm pretty sure your J-Flip, I'm pretty sure your Stephen Curry bobblehead is sitting right here in front of me, too. All right, so the other team aside from the Ravens is the Bills. The Bills at $55. Let's check out those Buffalo Bills. See what we got here. Keon Coleman, Khalil Shakir, autos. Damar Hamlin, autos. What else we got? Landon Jackson, rookie Luminance auto. Third round pick. Defensive end. Rasul Douglas. Eric Moulds vintage autographs. Thurman Thomas. Vintage materials. Josh Allen. XL jerseys card. What else is on here? Frank Gore. I'm assuming that's Frank Gore Sr., not Frank Gore Jr. I'm pretty sure Frank Gore played with the Bills in 2019. So yeah, he was there for a hot minute. Let's see here. Who else? Yeah, a lot of Josh Allen. No surprise there. So those are our 2 teams, the Ravens and the Bills, and then we're getting to rip 6 boxes of Panini Luminance football. And then on top of that, we will be randoming 3 separate silver packs to the first 15 spots that were purchased in that break. So if you're one of the first 15, you get in on that as well. We'll get some water here before my throat closes up. Here, we'll do this. We're going to discount those two teams. Let's see what we got here. We got that 55. We'll knock them down to 45 for the Bills. $49 for the Ravens. It's your chance. Get them while you can. They are there. Tyson coming in to clear us out. We also got our dual Megabox randoms. Ooh, some gold packs too. Oh, this will be fun. All right, we're going to get going with our Panini Luminance. So we got 2 breaks to run on this. We got our first 15 break. Followed by whoever's getting the Jags in this one. So let's do both. All right, first off, we're going to random 3 spots getting a silver Panini VIP pack that we will rip at the end of this. We're going to roll the dice. We're going 12 times. Top 3 each get a silver pack. How about that? And our winners are, oh, Kyle getting 2 of them. How about that? 1, 2, and 3. We'll stick those there. Very nice. We're going to close our box of gold for right now. Place it off to the side. And then we're going to see who gets the Jags as a freebie team here. 12 times. We're going to random the list. Good luck. Name on top wins them. And it's Nielsen. Congratulations. Good stuff there. All right, we will sort the list like so. It is time for some breaks. I don't feel like throwing Hail Marys today on the garbage. All right, here we go. We kick off our Friday evening with some 2025 Luminance football from Panini. Pick your team style break, and congratulations is in order for Chris. He purchased the Seahawks, and that Seahawks spot came up as the random team that netted him the Jacksonville Jaguars with a free spot there. So one of the top teams in the break going to Chris for free, and hopefully we'll see some solid cards out of there. There are also congratulations in order for both Kyle K and Kevin, who each got some silver national packs in this break. We randomed 3 of these Panini silver packs from the 25 national to 3 of the first 15 spots that were purchased. Kyle had some luck to his name, and he got 2 of the 3, Kevin getting the 3rd. So we're going to rip those at the end of this break as well. So without further ado, let's pull some heat. Let's keep things going. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. 3 autos and 1 patch per box is what we're looking for here. Just 4 packs in total. So 1 hit per pack. Yeah, I'm looking for some great cards here. Fantastic artwork every single time with this set. Hoping for some big ones. Some Stephon Diggs, 19 of 50 for the New England Patriots and Nielsen. And how about this? A Beacons Jamar Chase for the Bengals on the patch. Not going to be numbered. That's going to the Bengals and Kyle K. A lot of college jerseys in this with the new class. Stephon Diggs didn't play last. No, he didn't play last year with the. Yeah, that's a pretty good artwork there. For never being in a Patriots uniform. Okay, so we got our patch. Looking for 3 autos from here on out. Higgins. Rookie wideout for the Houston Texans to 150. Jaden Higgins, Iowa State. And for the LA Chargers, Trey Harris III out of 700. Chargers, JB. Rookie wideout. Catching passes from Jackson Dart. Catching passes from Justin Herbert. How about a Savage Saquon to 100 for the Eagles and Michael? So out of the gate, getting some nice low numbers, some sub 100 numbers. There's Colston. Animation, one case hit per, so one per 12 boxes. Okay. Moments. Okay, so that's what we're looking for here. I don't think from what I recall, we have not hit them. Carolina Panthers, Mitchell Evans. 50 of 75 going to the Panthers and Tyson. Some fighting Irish. And Quinshon Judkins for the Cleveland Browns out of Ohio State. 299. Next auto coming up. The Pittsburgh Steelers, first-round pick for the Pittsburgh Steelers out of 700, Derek Harmon. Oregon, defensive tackle. Steelers, Tyson. Gage Trey Hendrickson. I'm curious. Is he going to step on a field anytime soon? Is he going to get traded? Bears could still use some pass rush help. Jeff Blake. There's a throwback name. For the Broncos to 299, Jaleel McLaughlin. And we're going to follow that up with our final auto going to the Seattle Seahawks out of 700 from the U, Elijah Arroyo. Tight end for the Seahawks and Nielsen. Spot that got him the Jaguars as a freebie. Very nice Vestige Malik Neighbors. Again, very clean designs on all these cards. All right, that is box number 1. On to number 2. Richard Seymour. Nigerian Nightmare. For the L.A. Rams, Terrence Ferguson, tight end. Number to 50. 27 of 50 for the Rams and Kyle K. And our patch, some Spirit swatches. Marvin Harrison Jr. for the Cardinals and Kyle again. Not numbered. Can't go wrong with some Harrison Jr. Hopefully in for a big sophomore season down in the desert. Dynamic Ibuka. Broadway Joe to 199. And Isaiah Bond, he was just picked up. This is going to be going. It's out of 700. It does say NFL. Need to see if he is actually officially signed with the Browns. He said he was going to sign with the Browns. We'll see if that contract is confirmed. Had some off-the-field issues that caused problems for him. Just because he says he's signing with the Browns doesn't mean it's actually going to happen. Yeah, no deal between the Browns and Bond has been finalized. It's going to be random to all. The Bond is going to be random to all. We'll have him hang out right there. That's out of 700. Still need to put that freaking soundbite in the board. One of these days I'll remember. Barron to 100. Jade Barron. It does almost look like a CK. That's why I'm like, what is... I'm trying to find the... Oh, okay, so the I and then the B, and then he circles it. Okay. I see it now. It took me a second to see, where... I don't see an I don't see a B. Some Tyler Warren for the Colts to 249. Oh, here's a nice one. This one's also going to the Colts. Notre Dame fans. Out of 100, Riley Leonard. Riley Leonard. Very nice. The diamond pattern. Colts. Nielsen. Not sure he's going to sniff the field anytime soon, but still, cool card. See what we can find here. Final pack of box 2. Hunter Helm. Tennessee Titans. Gunnar Helm. Excuse me. Gunnar Helm. Longhorns. Titans. 299. And we're going to follow that up with another Titan. Eomanor. Edic. Wide receiver for the Titans. Another star auto. Who was the Colts wideout? This is gonna drive me insane. A few years ago. He literally just signed everything with a star. I think his name started with a D. I can't remember what his name is, though, off the top of my head here. Darrell Fountain. Or Fontaine, or whatever. Pretty sure that was his name. I'm like, this is the laziest auto I have ever seen. I just threw the lock in the garbage. That was bad. Someone's going to have to remind me after this. After we're done with this break, somebody remind me there's a lock in the garbage. Because I will forget. Oh, do we have a redemption coming up here? No, we don't. What is this? Braylon Allen to $2.99 for the Jets. 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 Oh, how about this? The Bears. We sold them. Frank's going to get a hit. Caleb Williams, bright beginnings. Very nice. Give him some second-year Caleb. Isaiah Pacheco to $1.99 for the Chiefs. And KJ Bolden. Panini NILs. That's number 2 on the random to all. With the KJ Bolden. Georgia Bulldogs. Throwing some NILs in here. We'll add that to the stack. We also have a colored Quinn Ewers to 50. 49 of 50 for the Miami Dolphins. Dolphins and David E. Where'd you find that documentary at? Jerry Jeudy to 100 for the Browns. And Tyson. Ibuka, 249. And how about a top 5 pick for the Patriots? Nielsen, Will Campbell to 100. The left tackle out of LSU. Going to the Pats. Very nice. Jared Verse. All right, one final pack of box number 3. Halfway there. Prime Video's got a lot of random things, but they're so intriguing. Watts. Xavier Watts for the Falcons to $2.99. And some more Colts. DJ Giddens. Year 1 signatures for the Colts and Nielsen. Rocking the double zeros. Unforgettable Derrick Henry. Manungai for the Bears. All right. Halfway through. I need to go get some more 60-pointers because I am out. All right. Halfway through our 6 boxes. Let's see what box 4 has. Hey, Chris, how are you? Yes, sir, you did. With the Seahawks spot. All right, this is a very thick pack, so we'll see what kind of patch we got in here. Oh, look at this. Darius Davis Lightspeed. Threw me off here. For the Colts. Wow. Chargers to 100. Lightspeed Inc. Not seen one of these before. Lamar Jackson to 299. And I believe we actually ended up getting an extra hit out of this because we also here have an XL jerseys. Again, a late team purchase. Derrick Henry, XL patch for the Ravens. And Tyson. Another thick pack coming up here. Goodness. Oh. Very, very thick card coming up. I don't know what this is. Xavier Worthy. So we got an extra patch out of this. For the Chiefs and David E. So 2 patches. Okay. Could have gone for the bonus auto. Beggars can't be choosers. Tank Dell to 199 for the Texans. There you go. See, I don't know what I'm talking about. Here we are. Zakarian Branch. Another NIL. This one red. Pretty solid 4th box here. Oh, what is on this card? There's something on the edge of this card. So there we go. Another random to all on the NIL. I don't even know what I want to say anymore. I'm just here sitting in a chair opening cardboard. Oh, wellness week is in you're taking a week off whether you like it or not. That kind of wellness week. Chris Olave. The eBay 101, 100 of 100 for the Saints. And Tyson. Colston Loveland to 249. Oh, look at this throwback. Out of 300, Drone Means. The old school Charger going to JB. Man, I wish I got wellness weeks. Instead, I get run you into the ground weeks. $299. Jalen Lane for the Commanders. We got ourselves a repeat auto. This one's a different color, however. So we're kicking off a rainbow for the Colts. Nielsen, J.D. Giddens, year one. Again. First one was gold. This one's red. Still not numbered. See if DJ Giddens can become the reliable option behind Jonathan Taylor in Indy. That's true. You do end up getting backed up. That I agree with. Heck, I'll take a day off and I'll feel like I'm backed up to no end. All right. So, a couple extra hits in box number 4. We'll see if box number 5 can follow that up. Oh, another throwback to 299. Gary Clark. Gary Clark. For Washington. And Tyson. Oh, look at this. Vintage materials for the Broncos and Tyson. How about this one? John Elway. John Elway, vintage materials. Legendary QB. Got something different coming up here. Kyron Williams to 50. That going to the Rams and Kyle K. Xavier Watts to 700 for the Falcons. And Tyson. Oh, this looked a little bit different, but it's just Brian Thomas. No number. I saw some gold and some black, and I'm like, that doesn't look like a normal card. But it is. Oh, wow. That is. Well, let's save that for last. There's something in that. Hopefully it's not just a patch. But that is bulging. Beck for the Raiders, 249. And Jalen Noel for the Houston Texans to 700. Texans and David E. Texans picking up both Iowa State wideouts in the draft. In the second and third rounds. No, that's the EBW that's on the board right now. This is the bulging one we're opening right now, so we'll see. Jalen Hurts is your bulging starter. Ooh, who's this? Seahawks. Emanuwari. Nick Emanuwari. To 10. Woo! Nielsen. to 175. Will Shepard. Oh, and this was the card that was hiding in here. And how about this? Bengals, Kyle K. How about a patch auto, 24 of 50, Chase Brown. Very nice. Autographed jerseys. He is set up for another great year in Cincinnati, leading that rushing attack. Nice patch auto there. All right. Final box. Final box. Can we find some goodness? Another one that's just gigantic. We'll save that for last again. See what we can find. You never know. Revel Jr. for the Dallas Cowboys, $2.99. Siobhan Revel Jr. And for the New York Jets to 700, Mason Taylor. The big target. Jets going to Kevin. Oh, to 25, Minkah Fitzpatrick. It is going to go to the Steelers, even though he was just traded. It is the team on the card. So he is back in Miami with the Dolphins now, but this is going to go to the Steelers. That is Tyson. It's a trade that I don't think a lot of people saw coming either. Montez Sweat to $2.99. I tell you, for the number of hits that the Colts have been picking up here, we're hoping for getting some guys that we haven't heard of so far. But another, Riley Leonard for the Colts, and Nielsen again. This one's on card. Very nice. No sticker here. Let's say, find your way to South Bend and sell off all these fighting Irish. Roquan Smith to $199 for the Ravens. And Ashton Genty, 33 of 35. The Raiders. Tyson. Picking up the Ashton Genty. There's our card. That's what we were looking for. Congrats. Awesome stuff. 33 of 35. The Blue Wave. Not done yet. Still got one more pack. The Bulgin. The Bulgin pack. Some Brock Purdy. Ooh. What in the world? Cam Ward to 249. First appearance of Cam Ward we've seen for the Titans and Tyson. And how about some Tua Tagovailoa beacons for the Dolphins and David E. There you go, Cam Ward. All right, we're not done just yet. We got to random off some cards. So we're going to start with the Isaiah Bond to 700. Again, these are going to be random to all. So let's copy this list. We will put that front and center. There it is, the Isaiah Bond. We're going to random each of these lists a grand total of 8 times. So this one for the Isaiah Bond first. Name on top after every roll gets it, and it starts with Michael. Michael gets the Isaiah Bond. Congratulations. We move on to the KJ Bolden. Yep. Again, name on top. David E. The Chiefs spot. All right, and one last time. Tyson picks up the Zachariah Branch. So there we go. We've got our 3 randoms. So we'll add those to the stack, and still we're not done. Because as you may recall, first 15 spots purchased, we gave away 3 of these national packs. And Kyle K got 2 of them. Kevin got the 3rd. We're going to open these right now. So Kyle gets the first 2. So these are Kyle's. See what we can find out of these. Hopefully something good. Good luck. Darius Acuff Jr. starting things off. And Tyler Shue to $3.99 for the Saints. Saints QB. And second pack. How about some Paul Skeens? Very nice. Followed up with Dylan Gabriel to $199. Grabbing a few rookie QBs out of your 2 packs there. Congratulations, Kyle. And that brings us to Kevin's. Kevin with his single pack. Ooh, Sabrina Ionescu for Liberty. And Nikola Jokic. Couple of basketball players there for you, Kevin. All right, so we had silver packs. We had NIL players. We had 6 boxes of 2025 Panini Luminance. Thank you, everybody. Was a fun one. All right. Let all these in. Be good to go. And we'll get an update on the big board. We got some mega boxes coming up next of Topps Chrome. Random divisions. Okie dokie. And we got a single hobby box of Topps Finest from the EB Dub. 13 spots left there. So we can wipe this. Let's do 5 Topps Finest baseball single box random teams. Again, that is going to be 13 spots left there. Still sitting at 7 on the single box of Luminance that also includes a gold pack. Going to be random to everybody. Keep that in mind. The random divisions is sold out. That will be our next break. The Topps Finest triple team tiered with a Topps pack still at 7 spots. And then 12 spots left in our 2025 Topps Finest Chrome Mixer. BOGO tiered teams. Topps pack. So those are our breaks on the board. We'll get those dual box megas coming up next. All right. Oh, yeah, we can do that. Okay. We'll do, yeah, we'll. Forgot you got gold packs. That's right. Okay. So this is what we're going to do. There are 8 sectors of this box. So we're going to pull one pack from the top 2 sections that pull up here. 3 and 5. 3 and 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and 5. Okay, there they are. All right, Tice, good luck. 2 packs. I have no idea what to expect on these. Like, zero clue. Sam Levitt, Arizona State Stun Devils. And Sarah Strong for the Yukon Huskies. Next up, Zach Thomas on card private signings auto. That is, oh man. Very rarely do you see on the chrome like that, but that is beautiful. And Joe Montana in a Chiefs uniform. There you go. Congratulations. That is a pretty card. Private signing Zach Thomas. 13 to 25, and it's numbered. Oh, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Very nice. Gold packs coming out swinging. So for anybody watching, you interested in some gold packs, we got them on the site. They are there. So the randomizer couldn't have picked that any better for you. All right. Now we're randomizing. There's our divisions. There's our names. of all the players. 7 times on each list. NL Central down to the NL East. And 7 times here. Carter down to Powell. Make sure this pastes properly. All right. There we have it. Zoom these in a bit, and then we'll blow it up. I hate how this always tries to, like, do different font sizes. That even doesn't look like the same font, because it wasn't. Fancy that. All right. Bring that in a tad. There we go. All right. It's mega time! 2025 Topps Chrome Baseball Megas, to be exact. Random divisions in 2 mega boxes. There's our list right up there to the right. Carter, Tyson, J Flip, and Paul all jumping in on this one. See if we can find some mega magic in these 2 boxes. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Come on, Shohei to $3.99. Ooh, how about the Topps refractor? Blake Dunn for the Reds. I don't think this one's numbered, but still. These are there's 10 of them. Christopher Morel. Give me my buyback money. Javier Sanjo. Tristan Casas. Pedro Leon. I didn't realize I grabbed the Fanatics exclusives. Chris Sale. Will Warren. Paul Skeens. There we go. NL Central. Carter. Is that a... Oh. Joey Bart to $199. Ben Rice. Corey Seager. All right. We'll sleeve up all these Topps refractors. And our Joey Bart. Can't forget about good old Joey. J Flip, do you guys start school this week? You did get the whole AL. I didn't realize that. Oh, so you guys started Wednesday? Yeah, my kids started on Tuesday. Reese Hines. Joey Bart again. Bradley Blaylock and Yamamoto for the West. Chase McDermott. Eugenio Suarez. Greg Jones. Tanner Bibby. All right, final pack. What do we got? Home field advantage, Aaron Judge.
Woo!
Yankees, AL East, Tyson. All rise for the Judge. Mega Magic. And another Aaron Judge. There you go. Well, we got one buyback candidate. All right, that's going to do it for 2 mega boxes of 2025 Topps Chrome Baseball. Is that good? They're like, we can't afford Ohtani to win another MVP, so we're just going to stop printing his cards. We gave away so much money last year that we're just not going to put him in the product. I'm sorry. Apparently, this break was meant for AL teams only. All right. Man, look at that. Out of a mega. Beauty. Love the home field advantage cards. So much fun. All righty. I don't believe so. I'm pretty sure it's just the base and the parallels of the base. Let's confirm here. So the base card, the Topps Fractor of Judge that we pulled, that's a $40 buyback. Let me go through the list here. I'm pretty sure it's not. I think it has to be numbered or it has to be the base. Yeah, it's not. Well, 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 look who's hiding in the shadows. He speaks again. What's up, Austin? It is past my bedtime. 9:48 past your bedtime? Come on. All right, here's our updated numbers that we've got on the board. Couple of 11s. Couple of 11s, a 7 and a 4. So Topps Finest Baseball, the single box triple team tiers, is our closest that we are on here. Also have the Panini Gold Packs from the National. Has started off very nicely, pulling a Zach Thomas auto, on-card auto, to 25. Plenty of cheap spots. I mean, so our Topps Finest Baseball, the single hobby box random teams, $15.99 per team on that one. And if you watched us on Wednesday, we were pulling nothing but fire. And the one box that we pulled off of the shelf had both a super short print and a case hit. And the case that we had for the breaks on Wednesday had 3 case hits and a super fractor. So I don't know what is going on exactly, but I have a feeling we have some pretty heavy boxes. There really haven't been disappointments out of Finest this year so far. Knock on wood. And if anybody is interested in personal boxes, we have those as well. Any questions about those? I'd be happy to answer them. I'm going to go get those Finest boxes. I remembered the lock that I knocked into the garbage. There's our Finest box. I'm going to have it haunt all of you until we fill these final 4 spots. Triple team tiers, every single spot getting 3 teams. $39. It's actually, in all honesty, it's a better deal than the single random teams. If you do the math on division. Hey, what's happening? Oh, that's awesome. So I gotta imagine you were sitting pretty close then, if he was just chilling there. I mean, I know the tickets are pretty decent. What day were you there? Because Chris and I were there for the Tops truck last Friday. All right, a little bit of movement down to 2 on this Topps Finest box. We're also randoming off a 2025 National Topps VIP pack. One spot in the break is getting this. Got 4 chrome cards right here. Somebody's getting those on top of picking up 3 teams per spot, 39 bucks. It's all cost, 2 spots left. TopShelfBreaks.com. I was going to say, I think CK uploaded the video from the Tops. Yeah, he did. We're down to 1. Who's closing us out on the triple team tiers of Topps Finest? We're right there. On the doorstep. We'll get this break set up. And a rock and roll for everybody. One spot to go. Paul Skeens is going to be staring at you until this fills. Again, one spot getting the national pack as well. And if you're just joining us, we've got Panini VIP packs, the Guild version. Whole case of them just sitting here, ready to roll. They could all be yours. We got them all available. TopShelfBreaks.com. And there's like, what, probably 200 of them in there, give or take. There's a lot. Just one spot left. Man, this is teasing. All around teasing. The chat got so quiet, too. Out of nowhere. We were doing so fun. We were having so much fun. Aw, Nate. Thank you, sir. Which account is it? I don't even know which one it is. Because you got two of them here. Is it the Gmail? Oh, yeah. Okay. Perfect. Well, I wasn't sure which. Oh, it was the Gmail. Okay. Well, no, there was one under Harvest, so I wasn't sure if which was which. All right, let's get ripping. Let's keep the hot streak going. All righty. To the randomizer. All right, there are our 10 entries. Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3. Every single list. Going to be randomed 11 times. The Dodgers down to the Reds. Should probably zoom out a little bit. Food for thought. Tigers down to the Sox. And the Brewers down to the Guardians. All right, that brings us to our teams and our break spots. Good luck, everybody. Tyson, down to Tyson. There you have it. Okie dokie. Here we go, folks. We're back into 2025 Topps Finest Baseball, a single box of Topps Finest. It served us well during its debut on Wednesday. This time around, we are going triple-tiered teams style, and there are our teams over there to the right, broken on down. And then one spot at the end of this, we'll also be getting this, a 2025 National Topps Rapper Redemption Program pack featuring 4 Chrome trading cards. So we'll get to that at the end. But for now, Topps Finest on deck. Good luck. Here we go. Six packs in total. Empty box. Whee. Looking for some oil spills, some nice low numbers, wherever we can get them. Salvador Perez, our first oil spill, followed by Shane Bieber to 300. And our first auto, how about Ty Madden for the Tigers? Tigers, our first auto, and that is going to Tyson. Ty Madden, not numbered. Base auto. That's Swooping T. Yeah, let's hit more weird Jacob Wilsons. X-Fractor Jackson Jobe. And a Gunnar Henderson for the O's to 99. The O's going to Tyson as well. Oh. This one felt thicker than the other ones. I don't know why. We have an extra card in here? We got an auto. How about Ceddanne Rafaela for the Red Sox to 125? Red Sox and Tyson again on card auto. Very nice. Bobby Witt Jr. to 250 for the Royals and J Flip. And some Luis Angel Acuna to 50. 26 of 50 for the Mets. The Mets going to Mel K on the gold. All right, halfway through our box. Matt Shaw X-Fractor oil spill for the Cubbies. Trey Turner to 99 for the Phils. Phillies going to Nate. Kevin Alcantara X-Fractor for the Cubs. Heston Kjerstad oil spill silver. Very nice. Let's leave up this Trey Turner nice and neat. 55 and 99. Two packs left. Chris Bryant, X-Fractor for the Rockies. And a Mike Trout, 2 of 75 for the Angels. Mel K. For as long as Mike Trout plays, the Angels always going to be part of that first tier of teams. Jackson Churio, oil spill, 150 for the Brew Crew. Going to Tyson. Final pack. Luis Robert, Jackson Churio X-Fractor, Haesung Kim, Christian Campbell, and Will Smith. All right. So that will do it for our single box, but we're not done just yet. No, we're not. We got to random off a VIP Tops pack. So let's do that right now. Back to the randomizer. All right, we're going to roll the dice. 7 times. Name on top wins the Tops pack. Good luck. And it is Tyson. Tyson wins the Topps National Pack. Congratulations, sir. Let's see what you got. Let's break the streak, shall we? Let's find something good. Juan Soto. Max Clark. Christian Moore. And we got a little bit of color back here. What could it be? Jacob Wilson. I don't know if this constitutes a super weird color, but 27/50, Jacob Wilson. Couldn't have planned that one if we tried. There you go. That'll do it for a single box, triple tiered teams of 2025 Topps Finest Baseball. Right on time. Could not have timed that any better. That was funny. Goodness. I just want to know what that card is. Like that is so weird. Why is it green? You have to at this point you have to post it on the sports card nonsense page and get somebody to answer. Like you have to. All right, we're gonna sleeve these up here quick, and then we'll shift gears. Oh man, it's just funny to me. They haven't. Oh, well, that's annoying. Trying to think what other group you could post that out there for. Alrighty. Let's update our board, see where we're at, and clean things up. Our Topps 2-box Mega Mixer is down to 3. 3 spots. 5 on the single hobby box. And 4 on the Panini Luminance with a gold pack. So plenty tackle there. Dustin going for 3. Of the silver packs. Tyson going for another 2 gold packs. All right. So we got Dustin's 3 silver packs. We're going to pull up our randomizer again for the gold packs. So let's do that right now. All right. Where are we pulling these packs from this go around here? 10 times around, we are at 5 and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. There they are. All right. Dinner and a show. Dustin, 3 silver packs. Good luck. Zach Edey for the Grizzlies. And CeeDee Lamb to 199 for the Cowboys. Lily Johannes for Team USA, the women's national team, and Ashton Genty. Were these packaged before the draft? He's still in a... Oh, it's because he didn't sign his NFLPA thing. I don't think right away. Right? Tony Bredinger, NASCAR, and Sonia Citrone to 399 for the Washington Mystics. All right. There you go, Dustin. Was she Tony Bredinger? Bredinger? All right, Tyson. 2 gold packs. See what we got. Oh, shiny. Julian Sayin. Oh, this has to be numbered. What's this number? How is this not numbered? Green, yellow, zebra looking thing. Not numbered. The heck? Shiny and fancy enough to be numbered. And Kelsey Plum for the LA Sparks. Got another one. Now that we know that this isn't numbered. Aaron Rodgers in a Packers uniform with the zebra green and yellow. Oh, what is this? Oh, just right. Oh, I got excited because I didn't know what that was. Travion Henderson for the New England Patriots. I'm mind blown that this VIP. I mean, because clearly it's a variation. No idea what variation. Even pulling Aaron Rodgers cards, it doesn't happen very often. Alrighty. Why are these wacky looking colors not numbered on my VIP cards? Alrighty. So 5, 4, and 3. 5, 4, and 3, the magic numbers. All right, 5, 4, and 3. We're going to get the breaks we've done so far tonight up on the site. So if anybody missed out on watching earlier, make sure we got the replays there for you. All right, got those uploaded. Our finest Chrome mixer. We're getting closer, down to 2. 2 spots left. Five, 2, and 4. You know what? Tyson, I'm gonna look for this this Brian Wilson card, or not Brian Wilson. Wow. Uh Jacob Wilson. Jacob Wilson. To figure out what, like, there's got to be something here. But I don't know what it would be. That's the problem. Let's see if there's anything that's, because it wasn't a green refractor, because the green refractors are to 75. I gotta. was like tie-dye almost. And it was an uncommon, too, which was the weird thing. This is going to bother me until we figure this out. Because, like, the uncommons, there aren't even... Yeah, like, none of this makes sense. Hmm. Actually, you know what? I think I do know what that is. Hold on. Hold on. I think I figured it out. Hold on. We're going to get this. It's the oil spill refractor. So that's the oil spill. One in every 316 packs is the uncommon parallel. So it's rarer than the black refractor to 15. So it's between the black and the red. Yeah. If you search if you search shopping on Google. Yeah, I mean that was just a ridiculous case. I'm my mind is still blown that that case was that good. Yeah, I mean just absurd top to bottom. And now I'm aggravated that I didn't realize that was the oil spill. I did not give that the praise that it deserved. Two, 4, and 5. 2, 4, and 5 are magic numbers. Oh, Thomas coming in. Closing out the 2-box mixer. If you'll excuse me, I gotta go get another box of Finest. 1 second. All right. Let's hit the randomizer. Here's our 15 entries. Tier 1, Tier 2. All 3 lists going to be randomed up to grand total of 10 times. Red Sox down to the Braves. And the Rangers down to the Diamondbacks. And here we go. Good luck. We'll be randoming off another Topps VIP pack at the end of this. Tyson down to Kyle. All right, there's our list. Friday night's call for some mixers, and tonight it is Topps Chrome and Topps Finest, both the 2025 variety. Plus, we'll be randoming off one of these. That's right, a 2025 National Topps pack to one lucky spot in this break. So, there's our teams off to the right. Every single spot in this break getting 2 teams. And so we're going to dive in. We're going to go Topps Chrome first, looking for 3 autos in the box of Topps Chrome. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. And our first auto right out of the gate, Dustin Harris for the Rangers. Going to Tyson, $199 on the Dustin Harris rookie. Silver Jake DeGrom. Very Ranger-heavy first pack. Logan Gilbert. C.J. Abrams. Kerry Carpenter to 299 for the Tigers. Silver, Sandy Alcantara. Alec Burleson and Freddie Peralta. We've got one auto so far, looking for two more. And our next one, right on cue, Jake Bloss for the Toronto Blue Jays. The Blue Jays going to Kyle K. on the rookie Jake Bloss. And a silver Shohei. That'll play very nicely in a buyback. Dodgers, Brian. Good stuff. Dolis Garcia, Reese Hoskins. All right, halfway through our jumbo of Topps Chrome. We'll sleeve up these refractors here very quickly before we move on to the second half. One more auto is hiding out on us. We'll hopefully track it down here and hope for a monster in waiting. All right. On to the next. Colton Cowser to 199. A silver Trey Turner. Bryce Harper. And our final auto in the box. How about Sean Reynolds to 250 for the Padres? The Padres going to Tyson. Jersey number and all. 145 of 250. you, Darvish. 3 packs to go. Hope for some heat hiding out on us. Some bonus autos, maybe. One can only hope. Nick Gonzalez and George Kirby. Oh, how about that? Spencer Horwitz. 8/50 for the Pirates. Pirates, Kyle K. Picking up the lone number, Spencer. And J.P. Crawford. Former Philly. J.P. Crawford. Coming up through that Philadelphia system. Willie Adames and Josh Young. All right. That's our jumbo. We're not done yet, though. We got some finest. Topps Finest 2025 coming up next for the other half of this mixer. And then, obviously, again, randoming off the Topps VIP pack to one lucky spot in this break of the 15 that were purchased. All right. Finest time. Pack one. Oh, right out of the gates. Leo Jimenez for the Blue Jays, 51/75 on the debut. Blue Jays staying hot with Kyle. Jackson Jobe to 125. Ben Rice to 350. Luis Severino Silver. That's a loaded pack there. Gotta load up on more of these top loaders. Hey, what's happening, CK? Corey Seager. X-Fractor Logan Webb. Having some fun with some mini mixers. Some jumbo Topps Chrome and Topps Finest. There's auto number 2. Tyler Locklear. Rookie card for the Mariners going to Kyle K again. No super so far. Sadly, couldn't keep the heat up yet. Still got a couple more breaks. We'll see what happens. Colton Cowser to 200. Halfway through our box of Finest. See if we can find any other goodies. Mookie Betts to 200. Yeah, Tyson purchased a few. Hit a Zach Thomas Dolphins auto to 25. So that was pretty cool. Luis Arias. Mackenzie Gore for the Nationals to 75 on the rare. That's going to Brian. Brian W. X-Fractor Schwarber. Dylan Cruz, 10 of 99 for the Nationals. Nationals hot box, or hot pack, should say. Julio, silver. One final pack. Oh, bonus auto. We'll take that. Jahensky Noel for the Cleveland Guardians, 71 to 75. Guardians, Mel K picking up the Noel. All right. 3 autos. Bonus auto. Hoorah. Shota Imanaga X-Fractor. And that will do it. Everybody loves extra hits. All right. We'll sleeve these up. And then guess what, folks? We're randoming off a Topps National Pack to one spot in this break. Let's make it happen. We got to pull something good in the Topps packs. We have to. We've been waiting. We've opened many of them. But we need a monster. We need to find a monster. We have not found one just yet. We've had some nice low-numbered refractors. Add 2 of them. Oh! CK in the giving mood tonight. All right. There they are. So not one, but 2 of you. Going to be doing some national pack ripping. Let's see who it's going to be. Back to the randomizer. All right, we're going to roll the dice. 8 times. 2 names on top. Going to be our winners. Good luck. And they are Tyson and Brian. Congratulations. You're our winners. Let's see what you got. Tyson up first. Let's pull some goodies. Julio Rodriguez. Eduardo Quintero. Nick Kurtz. Oh, got some more color. Spencer Schwellenbach to 50 for the Braves. All right, so nice numbered card there. See if we can't do the same here. For you, Brian. Wyatt Langford. Fernando Tatis. Hagen Smith, and Slade Caldwell as the 4 cards there for you, sir. All right. A jumbo box of Chrome, a box of Finest, 2 National Tops packs. That'll do it. Thank you, everybody. All right. All right, let's revisit where we are at on the board. We are at 5-4 still for our Luminance football single box BOGO teams and a gold pack. And 5 for our other single Finest baseball box out of our EB dub from Wednesday evening. All right, so 5-4. Our numbers to close us out for the evening. Has been a busy night. All right, 5 and 4, the magic numbers. How many more of these silver packs we have? We got a bunch. Just count them off here. Those are directs. Oh. White Sparkle Panini Direct Packs. Soccer. Handful of national packs still. Let's see. Select Premier League. Because how many? You got 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Probably get away with. Let's see, 9, 10. We'll add 1 there. Uh, 10. Update. Got 2 of those. Alrighty. Oh, CK getting in on some golden luminance. Closing us out. All right. Let's make it happen. 2025 football. All right. Names are copied. And go grab a box of luminance. All righty. To the randomizer. 15 entries in total. Tier 1, Tier 2. We're randomizing all 3 lists. A grand total of... Oh, I got to hit the button.
9 times.
9 times.
9 times.
9 times in total. Chargers down to the Jags. Ravens down to the Broncos. And our 9 times on our names. Good luck. And we got Tyson down 2. Tyson. There you have it. All righty. We're looking for gold in addition to this 2025 Luminance football from Panini. One lucky spot in this break is also going to get a single VIP gold pack. There it is. From the National in 2025 here in Chicago. And there are our teams right over there to the right. Every single spot in this break getting 2 teams. Some of you actually getting 3 because we had some dual spots. But nevertheless, we're going to rip this open looking for 3 autos, 1 patch, hopefully some solid cards in addition to it. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Had a fun 6-box break of this earlier tonight. And we got some spirit swatches. How about Aiden Hutchinson for the Lions? The Lions are going to be going to CK. CK, Aiden Hutchinson, former Wolverine, staying in the state of Michigan. Got our patch looking for 3 autos now. Numbered Jeremy Shockey to 299 for the Giants, followed up by Kanye Udo. Panini NIL future signatures. That means we got ourselves a random to all, since he is not on an NFL roster. Lots of NIL cards in this set. We'll have him hang out right back here with us. There he is. Myles Garrett for the Browns, 34.50 though. He's on a team. Getting a nice hefty pay raise this offseason. Browns, CK again. Newest Packers receiver, Matthew Golden to 100. Who's got those Packers? Packers going to CK again. CK kind of box. And follow that up with a Tank Dell 30/35 for the Texans. And again, CK, I tell you, you're just running the gauntlet here. Another one. There you go. However, oh, beautiful. Beautiful auto here. Jeremy Shockey, 25 of 25. Giants, Tyson. Miami Hurricane legend. Very nice. A lot of low number cards in this pack. Engaged Fred Warner. Final pack before we get to randomizing and find out who's getting a gold pack on top of it. Got some interesting color coming up here. Bashawn Tootin for the Jacksonville Jaguars to 249. Jags going to Tyson. Oh, look at this. Chris Cooley. 83 of 100. This is cool. Commanders. CK. A nice Luminance portrait. Very nice. And yours. All right. That's going to do it for the box. We're going to random our Kanye Udo. Let's copy those names. We're going to do two lists. One's going to be first for this NIL card. 7 times. Name on top gets it. And Kyle K gets it. Nope. And then we're going to do it again. And this time, we're randomizing for a Panini VIP gold pack. That's right. One spot getting it. Good luck. And it is Kyle again. He sweeps the randomizer. Congratulations. Nicely done. All right, let's see where we are pulling the golden pack from. We've got our 8 sections in the box. We'll random it 7 times, just like we did the other 2 lists. Number 7. Right back here. And here it is. Kyle, good luck. Our Panini VIP gold pack. So Jalen Hurts VIP, and Aaron Rodgers. Couple of QBs. Why is Aaron Rodgers in a Packers uniform on this? They wanted to make you forget about the Jets. Couldn't get him in on the Steelers. Kyle, there you go. Thank you, everybody. That'll do it. Luminance and gold packs. All right. Uh-oh. Give me the paper. We're out of paper. All right. Oh, we're doing finest too? All right. Closing it down. This one's from the EB Dubs. We got to copy over some names from the other night. All righty. Final break. Random teams. There's our 30 names, our 30 teams. Each list 10 times. Diamondbacks down to the Braves. And we'll go 10 times on our names. Carter down to Tyson. There's our teams. All right. Final break of this Friday evening. It is another box of 2025 Topps Finest Baseball. This one coming off our Everybody Wins from Wednesday evening. That's right. Some folks bought in and won a spot in this break, and others just bought a spot. Either way you look at it, there's 30 names and 30 teams, and they're all right over there for who has what. 2 autos in this box. Let's make it a good one. Good luck, everybody. Here we go. Empty box. X-Fractor Reese Hines. Roki Sasaki 10/20 for the Dodgers and Tyson. Very nice. Zach DeZenzo. And our first auto out of the box, Kristen Mena. 108/150 for the Arizona Diamondbacks in Carter. Ben Rice, X-Fractor. Oh, found our other one right away. Mason Miller for the A's. The Athletics going to CK. CK closing us out tonight with the Mason Miller. James Wood to 250. Chase Young to 300. CJ Abrams. X-Fractor Luis Robert. And final pack. X-Fractor Alan Roden. Isaac Paredes, 150. Bobby Witt to 200. The finest timelines, A.L. King and Jacob Wilson, silver. Go with a Jose Ramirez. All right, well, that's going to do it. Mason Miller, Christian Mena are 2 autos in our box of 2025 Topps Finest. Thank you, everybody. And just like that, folks, that's what we call a full Friday night sellout. It has been a fun one. We have enjoyed this lovely evening. But for now, we must say farewell. Hopefully, all of you have a fantastic weekend. Enjoy whatever you have going on. And we will be back next week with even more breaks and more fun right here at Top Shelf Breaks and TopShelfBreaks.com. Have a good one, everybody.